According to Ambedkar, they cannot make history or forget history. Therefore, you are here to watch and listen, and I am here to inculcate in your mind and heart the history of education and the teaching profession in the Philippines. Let us start in the pre-colonial period. During this period, education is solely focused on vocational training, where the teachers were the babaylan, were taught their beliefs and traditions. At the same time, the teacher is also the parent. The fathers trained their sons in how to hunt. On the other hand, the mothers were in charge of their girls, instructing them on household chores. Let us go to Spanish period. A formal education system was established, and the focus of education during the Spanish period was mainly religious education. The Filipinos were able to access education through the enactment of Educational Decree of 1863, which provided a primary school in each town for boys and girls, but it was separate. Spanish authorities in the Philippines were mandated to educate the natives, to teach them how to read and write, and to learn Spanish. The next is the First Republic. Article 23 of Malola's Constitution mandated that public education would be free and mandatory in all schools of the nation. However, the Philippine-American War hindered its progress that marks the beginning of the American period. In this period, the Education Act of 1901 laid the foundation for the Philippine public school system. There were three levels of education: the elementary level, the secondary level, and the college or tertiary level. Also, volunteer American soldiers were the first teachers for the Filipinos. Buildings, classrooms, wherever they were assigned was part of their mission. In August of the same year, 600 more teachers called Thomasites arrived. Let's go to the Third Republic. In the year 1947, the Executive Order Number 94, which renamed the Department of Instruction into Department of Education. In the year 1948, it has the goal of equal educational opportunity for all, and service eligibility for teachers was made permanent. And also in the year 1956, teachers were obliged to teach the life, works, and writings of Dr. Rizal at all levels. In the year 1966, RA 4670, or also known as the Magna Carta for Public School Teachers, was enacted. The Fourth Republic. In 1972, the Department of Education became the Department of Education and Culture, or DEX. 1973 Constitution. In the year 1976, Presidential Decree Number 1006, or Professionalization of Teachers and Teaching. In the year 1978, MEX Order Number 22, teachers here use of Filipino language in school or colleges and universities in teaching a specific subject. In the year 1972, the Batas Pambansa Bilang 232, it states that voluntary accreditation for schools, colleges, or universities, obligations and qualifications of teachers and administrators, government financial assistance to private schools, and established integrated system of education. The Fifth Republic 1987 Constitution, were elementary school compulsory for all children. In the year 1988 to 1989, Free Public School Education Act of 1988, and Dex Order Number 107, the teachers use Filipino or English as a medium of instruction, but the language the child brings to school should be valued. In the year 1991, report of EDCO that recommend division of DEX into Department of Basic Education, TESDA, and CHED, and establishment of Teacher Education Center of Excellence, and Technical Vocational Education Reform. In the year 1994, RA number 7836, or otherwise known as Philippine Teachers Professionalization Act. Teachers will take the licensure examination for teachers to get their license as a professional teachers. In the year 1996, 10-year master plan for basic education, where it promotes modernizing education, computer education and ICT program, and teacher training. In the year 1998, early childhood care and development. And now, in recent years, RA number 10533, or Enhanced Basic Education Act. The government under President Aquino formally adopted the 8642 Basic Education System. 1 year of kindergarten, 6 years of elementary education, 4 years of junior high school education, and 2 years of senior high school education. The K-12 basic education curriculum is a learner center where students are responsible for their own learning and teachers are just the facilitators of students' learning process. In the year 2017, Republic Act number 10912, or otherwise known as the Continuing Professional Development Act of 2016, It is a mandatory requirement for the renewal of professional identification card for all professionals and especially for teachers. According to DepEd resources, a history of the system of education in the Philippines, its implications for the present generation. The Philippine educational system has embraced innovation since ancient times. Change is evident as our educational system has evolved throughout the years. Every era that invaded our country introduced new curriculum to our educational system, thinking that it could uplift the educational system in the country, and each era left a mark that is evident even in our present time. Therefore, I realize as a future educator that the history of education will equip us to analyze current trends and dynamics in education, draw useful lessons from history, prevent potential mistakes, and start more workable plans for the good of society. Keep in mind that, as teachers, we are the catalyst for change.